Okay, I think we're live right now. Mama, can you test it?
Yes.
Do you see us on there? Okay, Mama's testing it right now. She's going to watch this on her phone and make sure that everything's working right. Do you see it? It says that there's two people on. One of them might be Mama. We're doing a drawing class today. Let's hold up something in front of the camera so that they know. We're going to use our sketchbooks today, and we're going to use colored pencils and a regular pencil. All you need is one colored pencil and one regular pencil. And boys, I'm going to give you each one. Okay. I'm Curtis.
I'm Hayden. I'm Casen.
And today we're going to learn to draw. We're going to do some cartoons together. And we're going to start off with a little trick. And boys, I'm going to give each of you a red pencil and a black pencil.
And the first thing we're going to do is draw Mickey Mouse. I think that's what we're going to do.
Okay, can you see the screen? I mean the big piece of paper? Okay, so what I have are some colored pencils. If you have one colored pencil, it could be blue or orange or red, and then one regular just school pencil. So I'm going to sharpen these. And if you don't have a nifty little sharpener like this, you can use the little ones. But the reason that we're doing this, do you guys know why? Do you know that there's a lot of kids at home right now? And we definitely know how to be creative at home because we're spending a lot of time at home right now. So we're going to do a little drawing lesson. We're going to work our way up in complexity. So at the end, we're going to do some more complex characters. The last one, we got some requests from my boys. So we're going to get to Mickey Mouse. And then at the end, Casen, how do you say the character's name? Voltaoy? Voltaoy. Voltaoy is a character from Beyblades that Casen really likes. And we're going to use how to use basic shapes to be able to draw any character you want. But first, we're going to do a little trick. So boys, you're going to do this with me. We're going to work our way up in complexity. This first one that we're going to do is really simple. You can just start with your black pencil.
Okay. Also, my red pencil aside.
And we're going to use a little trick. These first ones are just going to be fun little tricks. We're going to make the number 25. That's a 2 and a 5. And then we're going to turn it into Snoopy. Okay? We're going to do these as our warm-ups. Everybody shake your hand out. The one that you use to do the pencil. Don't hold your pencil while you're doing it. Just shake your arm out. Make some invisible circles on your paper without a pencil. Just to warm up your arm and get loose. One thing when you're drawing, you don't want to be really tight and only moving your fingers. You want to have your arm loose like this. So first thing that we're going to do is we're going to make the number 2. Maybe you guys can watch me one time and then do it.
No, I'll just watch once.
Okay, just watch me do this one time.
I'll watch once too.
2, 5. Okay, why don't you watch me do the whole thing, and then I'll let you guys finish it. So we're going to make this into a little game, okay? So we make the number 2. On the camera, it might look backwards to you guys, but you can do it 2, 5, the normal way. We're going to make a line across the top. Watch me do it the whole time through, and then I'll do it again with you guys. We're going to make a little box. I'm going to close this circle. If you want to just kind of lightly color this in, you can. We're going to lightly color this in too. We're going to give him a little nose. A little smile. A little eye. And a little collar. That's going to be our first little warm-up sketch, okay? We're going to do it again, but we're going to do it together.
I can't do that.
Let's do it slowly.
I can.
Everybody make the number 2.
Okay, I'll do that.
And then right next to the number 2, we're going to make a 5 so that the bottom of the 5 goes right next to the bottom of the 2.
Okay. I'm not doing that.
Let me see. Do it on this blank side right here. Go ahead, make your number 2.
This is going to be easy.
And then your 5 goes right next to it, so the bottom of the 5 goes right next to the 2. Good job, Hayden, just like that. Perfect. Okay, now let's connect the 5 to the 2 with a straight line. Just like that. Did you see that?
Okay, let me do it again. I did that.
And if you don't have time to finish this, the cool thing about doing videos is that you guys will be able to rewind this and watch this again. So I'm going to keep moving so that we can get through all of our characters.
I can't.
You just did it. That's perfect. That little line right there. That's okay. We don't have to worry about this
Okay,
part
let
yet.
me see.
Connect the line at the top. And then I'm going to make a box out of that line. Some of these are going to be easy and some of these are going to feel really hard. Okay. Now we're going to connect the 2 all the way down to the bottom. Good job, Hayden. Good job, Case. Then the bottom of the 5 right here, we're going to keep turning it and make a little shape like that. It's like a little rainbow at the top of it. And Hayden, you can use this line right here. You can just make your little rainbow right there. Yep. Let's give him a circle for a nose. Right there.
No mistakes.
And let's, right in the middle, right here, let's make a circle for his eye. And one thing we like to do in our house, what kind of animals do you like to make, Hayden? What do you call them? Keep it away from your eye. Keep your pencil away from your eye.
Mouse.
Oh, you like a mouse? All of the animals that Hayden likes making, how do you describe them, Hayden? Are they mean? Are they big?
They're kind of big.
A lot of times they're
And they're cute and they love to eat cheese.
yes. Everything that Hayden likes, he likes to make them cute. A lot of times if you want to make cute animals, that's in the eyes. So we're going to make Snoopy kind of cute. To do that, we're going to put a little reflection in his eye. That means you make a little circle inside of it that stays white, and the rest of it can turn black.
This.
Good job, Case.
Casen,
And those little reflections are what bring life to their eyes. Here, I'll hold it up for you, okay? Here's Casen's. Casen made 2 little reflections and made his puppy extra cute. Do you want to show yours, Hayden? Hayden made 2 little reflections too. It made him extra cute. Okay, if you didn't have time to finish that one, you can go back and rewind this video after. But right now, we're going to make another little trick one. This one, have you guys ever seen a symbol that looks like that? Have you ever seen that symbol?
Mhm.
Have you guys ever seen that symbol? That symbol means and. If you see that symbol in letters or in a sign, it means and, like Casen and Hayden. If we can figure out how to make that symbol, then we can figure out how to make, watch this. Don't try it yet, guys. Oh, actually, that was really good. Just no, wait. Can you tell what it's going to be?
What is it? No, a duck. Yeah. I wasn't watching.
All right, you want to do it together now?
I don't want to be studying it.
Good job, Hayden. All right, let's make the and symbol. This is a tricky one. You go up, make a loop, down, and over.
Okay.
If you've never made that symbol, you can move slow on this step.
Oh. I want to see a ducky.
Did you make the symbol? Good job.
No, yeah, I need
Hey, you already did the feet. Good job.
to do it.
That's okay. We're going to do it together right now.
Wait. Okay, make the symbol. I need to finish this.
Okay.
Then my symbol.
Okay, I'm going to start doing the feet now.
Place that one for me.
You can catch up, Casen. So at the bottom of this line down here, we're going to make 3 little feet. Like that, 3 little toes on his foot. We're going to draw a line up like that. Good job, Hayden. Okay, and I'm going to catch up with you, Hayden, because you already did this part. I'm going to make another foot coming out over here. Hayden, you already did that, so don't do another one. You want to wait until I do that, and then you can do it with me? Okay, now this is part of his tail. Now we're going to give him 3 feathers. 1, 2, 3, coming out of his tail.
No.
Then, this is where you guys can get kind of creative. You can make his nose come straight out of his face and the top of his beak. I like to make it a little bit curved like this and do the little rainbow right there. That way I can just make him kind of happy. And right on the bottom of it, we'll make the other triangle. Like that. You can make it however you want. If you want to make this part straight, you can, or you can make it curved like that.
I did like you.
Good job. Okay, now to make his eye, we're going to do this one a little bit different. You ready to move on to his eye?
No.
Hey, Casen, I like the tail. Just leave the tail like that.
No.
Guess what? We're still going on to Beyblade, okay? This is just for
It
warm-up.
looks weird.
Make a little rainbow shape. We're going to do his eye a little bit different. Can you go to the eye with me? Yeah, good job, Hayden. We're going to make a rainbow shape like that. And then I'm going to make a bigger rainbow shape on top of it, like that. Nice, good job. And inside of it, here, Hayden, watch this. Inside of it, I'm going to make a circle. Inside of that shape. Can you do that? It's kind of tricky. And that's the part that I'm going to color in, but I'm going to leave a little bit white because I want him to look cute. Good job. And then his wing can either stay down here like this or it can be sticking up. I kind of liked it sticking up. I gave him 3 feathers. I'm going to do one on this side too.
Now what?
Now for everybody at home, if you have coloring stuff, if you have crayons or markers or colored pencils, you can color these in. Want to move on to the harder stuff?
Yeah.
Do you want to show yours? Hayden, you want to show yours? Okay. Here's Hayden's little duck. He decided to make cute eyes again. Casen, you want to show yours? Okay, you can wait. Okay, Hayden, can you scooch over a little bit? All right, Mama, can you help us out? Okay, now we're going to get a little bit more into a lesson.
Show them my ducky. Show them my duck.
Just a minute, Case.
Oh, my duck, Dad.
Here, Casen, I'll show him. Hi, guys.
I made extra ducks.
Oh yeah. Lots of reflections.
Okay, so for everybody who is just joining us or coming in a little bit later, we're doing a drawing class. And right now we're going to, can you tilt it down so you can see the whole screen?
Yep.
We're going to teach how to use basic shapes to draw some characters that you like. In our case, we are going to draw Mickey. And then we're going to draw, say his name again, Casen?
Volta oil.
Volta Oy. He's from the show Beyblades. He's one of Casen's favorites.
And then what?
Just these two right now. We're not going to have time to do much more than this, but you can learn what we're doing, and then we can use this for any characters. So with Mickey, we have to look for basic shapes. Do you see any basic shapes on Mickey?
Circles.
I see some circles. So let's start by making one circle. And this, you can use your colored pencil if you have one. You guys can start on a new page if you want.
No, I'm gonna
Okay. This is where I like to use two different colored pencils. I like to use one to make the basic shapes and one to make the final lines. Because you see how rough my circle is? Now I'm going to make some circles on the outside of his head. And these don't have to be perfect. I'm going to make a little circle like that right in the middle. That's going to be his nose. I'm going to make a couple little ovals like that.
But who's watching us?
They're all at home, just like we are.
I'm not doing this for them.
We're doing it all together. Okay, now I'm going to make the little rainbow shape right above his nose. And now I'm going to make an upside down rainbow like this. This doesn't have to be perfect. This is with my colored pencil. And I'm going to make the little rainbows on the corners.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
And also, my dad is a good drawer.
That's sweet of you, buddy.
Okay. Now I'm going to make another little, like, what do you call it? A U. A U shape right there. Okay, so I like that you made teeth. You're ahead of me, so you can just wait. I'm going to make some little ovals right in the middle of those ovals.
And come on, we made my ducky.
Good job. I decided that I made his nose a little too small, so I'm just going to make another bigger one right under it. When you make mistakes with colored pencils, you can just redo it, because this isn't our final thing. We're going to do this again with our dark pencil after. Okay, now I'm going to make a little shape like this, following around his eye. And it's going to come to a point and go all the way over his other eye like that. And then we're going to go all the way around this side. All the way around this side. Good job, Case. Go all the way past his mouth. It's okay because we're going to go, hey, hold on. All the way past his mouth, like down here. So make that line go all the way down. And you don't even need to erase much. See how many lines I'm making that I didn't erase? Now right under his mouth, I'm going to make another little line right there. And I'm going to make 2 little humps in there for his tongue. I'm going to give him some eyebrows. In the picture, Mickey doesn't have eyebrows, but I always picture him with eyebrows. Okay, I'm going to switch to my other pencil. Make sure I got the right one. Yep. So now everybody at home can switch to your dark pencil. And we're going to start making our lines darker. So this is when you can go over your lines and you can kind of color in a little bit. And you only go over the lines that you like. I like to add a little reflection to keep them cute. I like to add a little reflection in his nose too. It's okay. We'll do it again after.
First, I want to see the cards of the cool Mickey Mouse. First, I want to see what it looks like. I like the Mickey Mouse.
Thanks, bud. Hey, Jody, how much time do we have?
5 minutes.
To be done?
5 minutes, and then we have to be done with this class because everybody at home is going to do another class where they're going to watch a performance. I'm not sure what's coming next, but I think it's music. I think it's
Renee
with the
said you
Getz
can go
girls.
over if you want.
Okay.
Thanks, Renee.
Is Miss Christine still here? Miss
I don't know.
Oh, she's not here anymore.
Okay. Maybe she went home.
How do you know that? Mama said.
Hey, Case, do you want to show them how far you are in Mickey right now? Because I'm going to go on to the next one. You don't have to rush. Don't rush. I want you to like it. You don't have to rush. Everybody at home is going to be able to rewind this video and watch it again. Okay, for this last one, hey, Case, if you want to finish it right now, you can. Oh, you're done? Okay, let's show. All right, Casen gave Mickey teeth. He's smiling. Jeff, Case. And Hayden already started coloring in his ducky. Okay. Now, big kids. Anybody who wants to start going a little bit faster, you can rewind this video after if you want. Boys, this goes for you too. I'm going to go kind of fast right now, okay? We're going to work on this character from Beyblades. And I'm going to show you how to use basic shapes, but I'm going to do it pretty fast, okay? So I'm going to draw, you're going to watch me draw, and then if you want to rewind the video afterward, you can, but I'm going to kind of do it pretty fast and I'm going to talk through it. But this is how I always use basic shapes to make all of my drawings. A lot of times I draw me and I draw Jordan a lot. And then I draw characters for the boys just about every single time they ask me to draw something. Every time they ask me to draw something, they really like it when they see me do it really rough, fast, and then I do the slow lines after, and I erase the rough lines under it. In just a minute, can you get my new drawing ready? Volta Oi.
His last name is Oi.
Okay, I'll talk a little bit, but you'll mostly just be watching me draw right now. And I'm just going to do his head, okay? Volta Oi. All right, I see a circle, kind of a main circle. You don't have to try to keep up with me right now. We can do this after. His chin is a little bit more square-shaped at the bottom. I see a circle for his ear on the right and the left. His hair is really spiky and big, kind of like mine. And his neck is kind of thin like this. So I'm going to make his neck like that. Okay, I also see this shape down here where his hairline is kind of like a triangle, like that. And it goes back like this. I see some big eyes. He's got big eyes, so I'm going to make some circles for his eyes right now. A little rectangle kind of shape for his mouth. And he's just got this little tiny nose. And I'm drawing pretty light right now because I want to be able to erase and go over. So the left, on one side of his eyes, they kind of come to a point like that. And he's got these eyebrows, so I'm going to make an oval for his eyebrows. Promise keeper.
Lying in the darkness, that is who you are. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keepers.
Light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. See how many circles I'm using? Lots and lots of circles.
Why for the outside of his eyes?
A little triangle shape there for his nose.
Oh no, where's my black? There it is.
Did you guys notice how I started this drawing before I did any details? I started with those shapes, those big circles, deciding where everything was going to go before I started making my lines darker. There's some dance music. Okay, he has these cool little scars under his eyes, so I'm going to do the scar. Or paint, I'm not sure. What do you think, Case?
It's scars. I actually know.
Okay.
Scars? What are scars?
There's scars from, like, boo-boos that he got. Like from a fight. Does he do battles?
No. He plays Beyblade.
Got it.
No, he does battles.
Like Beyblade battles?
Yeah. Yeah, that's. in the show.
And now I'm going to do little ovals for his headpiece.
I'm already started on Mickey Mouse.
Okay, now this is the point when I would switch to my other pencil and I would start going over him in more details. I think we're kind of cutting it close on time now. We should probably be wrapping up in the next couple minutes, but I wanted to tell you guys, Jody, you want to tilt it up a little bit? Here, tilt it down so you can see it too. Okay, once you've done this, look at how many rough lines that I have here, like this line that needs to be erased, all of these lines that need to be erased. Once we go over this, sometimes I like to use dark pencil to do my lines at the end. Sometimes I like to use marker. The boys really like it when I use marker, when I use like a black Sharpie or one of their black markers, because then the lines are really easy to see and they really like to color them after. So what I do is I use a black marker to go over all of my lines. And then once I'm done, I make sure that the black lines are really dry. And then I go over with a big fat eraser and I erase all of the light pencil lines from under it. And then we can start coloring and they use their coloring stuff. So you can see for a second on here of what I mean when I start doing the dark lines.
And also, don't forget to color your stuff.
Don't forget to color your stuff. Okay, this is what I mean by going over it with dark lines. I'm just going to do one eye right now, and then we'll be done. In case, and if you want to show what you've finished so far, you can.
Ta-da!
You ready to show something, Hayden?
No. I want to look at you. Well,
Okay, you want to see them so far?
that's the brown.
The brown part. The boys really like it when I don't color in the parts that have color to them. Like right here is going to be brown. So sometimes I leave that white and then I only color on the outside so that they can use the right color to color it in. Okay, Casey, you want to show them how far you are?
No.
You don't have to be done.
You should show them so they can see that yours is a work in progress, because theirs probably is too.
Most of the kids at home are not going to be done with theirs yet. Here, let's hold it up. Good job, Case. Case has his scars. He's made his nose. He's made his mouth, his eyes, his eyebrows. Look at those cool little reflections in his eyes. And he started making his headpiece, the little gold part. That's going to be extra fun to color in. Okay, boys, you want to get in close so we can say goodbye to everybody at home?
Bye.
Everybody who's having fun at home, keep being creative. Don't let being inside of the house discourage you, because we're having a lot of fun here, doing lots and lots of singing, lots and lots of coloring, lots and lots of Beyblades. Do you want to tell them what Beyblades are? They're these super cool little spinny things where you shoot them out like that. We've been playing lots of Beyblades, drawing. What else have we been doing? Oh, making food. Oh, we've been making lots of food. Hope you guys are having fun. Have fun with your homes and your families and being creative. Say bye, guys.
Bye.